Wally asked, how do I get my ES damage to 200 billion? I'm currently at 40 billion max on it, and I have different progress in the game versus Turtle. So I may have some different tasks to do that would be worthwhile. Okay, let's work on the ES. ES working to help him get up to 200 billion damage. Okay, well, right off the get-go, you need a max Blighted Cheezor. That would be definitely beneficial. 4-star Blitzkrieg Troll and a 4-star Blighted Cheezor would be two of the first things that you want to get. Those are very, very strong, and I strongly suggest it. You're running total damage percent, so you're running Bulwark, you're running the Overachiever, and you're also running Feisty. That's good. Great. 9,000 Wisdom. You're going to need to hike that Wisdom up substantially. You're going to need way more Wisdom when rolling, but I see that you're only in Divinity anyways. So that's fine. So Divinity, okay. So definitely want to work cards based around that. I see that you have a 4-star Snowman, 4-star Dr. Deficus, 4-star Bloodbone, 4-star Sidrin, Mashed Potato, and Thermeisters aren't really that strong, to be honest. It's not bad, though. If you want to run them, that's fine. Prefer all stat, to be completely honest, like running Tremor Worms and maybe even a base stat Wisdom could help out a little bit because you want a double Blitzkrieg Troll and you want a double Dr. Deficus. Those will be definitely. How's your chips looking? Ooh, okay, never mind. I take that back. You don't have chips. Okay. Obols. You're running full construction obols. Okay, you want to eventually get that to eventually get those into Wisdom obols, because Wisdom obols are going to help boost out your damage substantially. After you know, of course, drop rate obols as well will also help. Do you have chips on another character on your? Okay. So. Okay, so you do have the chip doublers. Okay, great. So yeah, you want to have all these chips on your other character. It's going to be super, super strong. Even the pendant as well. Those four things by far are going to help boost your damage substantially. Obols, Wisdom, Cheezor, super helpful. Troll, Dementia, super helpful. Post office looking good. You get your total damage percent. Doublers get me to 40. Okay, so 40 billion is what you can hit at the moment. Okay, let's take a look at your talents then. So you got 337 on your overclocked energy. That's good. Untwisted robes can be, I mean, here's one right here. Knowledge is power. This could get booked up. This will give you an extra bunch of damage. You know, even these three ones right here need to be booked. This mana overdrive needs to be booked. Individual insight needs to be booked. That will get yourself extra juiced up. Obviously, the stamp one, which you have booked up, which is good. Also getting utmost intellect. Getting that as high as possible. It gives you so much wisdom. You have no idea. Even if you can even book that one, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. If you're running, make sure you're running Noobsec. Noobsec gets total damage percent, so that'll help boost that up a little bit more. You do have Dungeonic damage, Mega Crit. That's good. That's good. Stat Overload, super way over worth than Ubercharge Health. So yeah, book a ton of things. Like I guarantee you book the 3 things in this tab, that will easily give you a couple of bill. By easily a couple bill. What's your equipment? Good. Still need to run those other pants. You need better keychains. Better keychains would definitely help with that as well. See if you could, I mean, it's hard to get. Like, let's be honest, it's super hard to get. Running Frost Prince as well is going to be better in the long term, especially if you have Trophy Doubler. Because Frost Prince just gives a little bit more than the food effect from King of Food. Also, you're not running, do you not run Golden Grilled Cheese? Golden Grilled Cheese is super, super important. Your nomages are in DK. Okay, so you got about, okay, so 26%. So a lot of this, actually, believe it or not, what's your... Golden Food Stamp is something you want to level. Golden Food Stamp is huge for total percent. So basically, and if I'm taking a guess, let me guess. Try 3? No, actually, Try 3 is pretty good. Okay, so since your Try 3 is super, super juiced out, man, since you have a god tier, or not a god tier, but you have a really solid Try 3, your main priority is getting as much wisdom as possible. Because this is where all your damage is going to accumulate from, is the amount of wisdom that you're rolling. So right now you're about a 9k wisdom. I'm taking a guess when you're in combat, you're going to be 12 to 13k, give or take. You're about 13k wisdom in your combat stats. I'm going to just throw a number out there, maybe, possibility. But I mean, you could also, I mean, you are at 5k stamps. You could easily get this to 7k, like even got a couple of sword stamp here. Same thing as before. Sword stamp, health stamp, mana stamp, stuff like that. So Wally, 13 sounds right. Okay. So 13k, maybe 12k, getting about 40 bill. Okay. So more combat stamps, of course. Definitely want to get that up. Try 3 is fantastic. So in that case, you want to start working on talenting the previous mentioned talents. You'd be amazed of how much scaling MP and those other talents that I told you about. You'd be amazed of the amount of scaling that stuff actually goes through. Also the damage percent card farm. Damage percent card farm. You know, example, we're looking at Blitzkrieg Troll, Blitz Troll. You know, what else do you have there? Blitz Troll, you know, Nightmare Cheezor, or I should say Blighted Cheezor. This is really good for percent. Even I know it's going to be hard to get, but I mean farming World 3. Honestly, if you want a fat amount of keys, farming World 3 Coliseum with Divine Knight will make you farm tons of keys, especially farming Slush as well. If you've managed to have, I don't think you do. Okay, good. Make sure you're running, peace out, someone. Make sure you're farming out everything. Super high drop rate, card drop chance, running Maestro, going into Nightmare. Make sure Gimme's on and just one tap them. And that should give you, on a good day, maybe 3 to 4 cards if you're lucky. If the card does drop, if you're lucky, make sure to, you could roll that. Do you have, okay, so you also have 1.66 Valentine slimes. So you go use all of that Diplodated Slush. You can drop like a 500 bomb on it and then just go for the smack, right? Just boom, you know what I'm saying? Just do it, bro. Just do it. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta, just get in there, get in deep with it. Also kebabs. If you're not running kebabs, definitely run kebabs. But yeah, that will definitely help with your keys, getting that Blighted Cheezor done. I mean, realistically, even if you get to it, even if you get it to like 3-star, right? Because right now I think it's like 1.5% all stat upgrade per tier. Because I think it starts at like 1.5 and then goes to 3 and then goes 4.5 and then it goes to, you could see how much the all stat really starts to accumulate. So basically what your main goal is right now is, if you want to hit 200 billion damage, is you want to hard funnel, okay? Hard funnel stats, and mainly all stat. All stat's going to be your go-to right now. Wisdom. Build up that try 3. Start getting max juiced. Yeah, max book is 245 right now. Let's take a look at sailing here. Let's see how you're doing with sailing. So you do have ancient, which is huge. Nice. Love to see that. Crystal stake. That's good. Love to see that. You could get an ancient Socrates. This is literally free 10% right here. Free 10% all stat right off of the get-go. You love to see that. Not to mention if you get an Eldritch, it's an extra, it's a 20%. So that means you get 30% in total. That's pretty big. That's pretty good. I don't know about you, but that's pretty good. Also got Eldritch Fury Relic after the upload. Perfect. So, I mean, with the talents as well, you're going to be super, super good. So let's put another one here. Ancient Socrates should be your next get-go. Ancient Socrates, not too hard to get, I don't think. Should be pretty easy. Extra 10%. Love to see it. I mean, you got most of the Rubik Cubes, stuff like that. That's looking good. And let's take a look. What's your equipment on him? Did you end up picking up those other capes? Do you have any other capes? You didn't pick up the So you don't have the name tag, eh? I don't have Riftwalker gear? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so equipment-wise, I mean, even up building up tools, right? Building tools to Dreadleo. Okay. Now I know you're thinking it's like, oh well, I already have lesser tools. Why do I need Dreadleo tools? The base stats that you get from it is huge. Even tier four splicer, because you got to realize as well, the tools to Dreadleo and the tier 4 splicers, you got to realize that they're base stats. Okay. They're base stats, so they scale off untwisted robes and they scale off your all stat percent. So even getting those little minor buffs are actually massive. Like they're super big, right? They will scale crazy. Even with like your trap, getting your traps up as well. Even if you get it to star metal, like it's big, brother. It's big. Like even like the tier 4 splicer, you get an extra like way more stats from tier 4. Yeah, World 4 wings would probably do well. Yeah, I mean, cheese or Easter eggs, stuff like that. Even the super good wings, the troll wings, getting troll wings all stat percent, super good. So let's do this. Troll wings, getting frost prints, super big. You want to finish off magma leggings, and I would say minimum 6% wisdom keychains. Minimum. Like literally minimum. Because you're running like 2%, 4%. You want to get these, at least both of these 6% for 12%, and then you can double one keychain and then be an 18% wisdom stat, which is good, right? So after all of that, I guarantee you, if you do what I just said right here, okay? If this does not get you to 200 billion, I don't know what will. Yo, night chess. Because this right here, you farm all this stuff up, this will bring you up billions of damage. And not to mention, if you farm out the other boss cards, that also means you also upgrade bosses and nightmares. Card set. Which will also be huge for you. So this is going to take you way more than enough time, Wally, but we'll go off with this. All right. This is what I want you to do. So we're going to stop here because this is more than enough of what you need in order for it to continue. So for Wally, level up combat stamps. You know, that's like getting your wisdom stamp up, getting your damage stamps, like, you know, for like World 5, getting that going. Upgrade any stamps that you possibly can. You have a decent average of stamps, so you can get that much higher. I mean, you could easily get that to 1,000 the way that you're going. The talents that I told you to previous mention to level and max out, you can get there. Obviously, you're gonna have to look back in the VOD to see that. Anyways, damage percent from damage percent card farm, which is, you know, Blitzkrieg Troll, Blighted Cheezor. You know, if you don't have it, Dr. Defecus, Bloodbones, Snowman, Tremor Worms, stuff like that. And then make sure to get the Boss's Nightmare card set. Just give you that extra DPS. Go for Ancient Socrates for that all stat percent. Tools to Dreadleo for that base stat. T4 Splicer for that juicy base stat. Troll Wings and Frost Pinch for the damage percent, all stat percent. Magma Leggings for that total damage percent and that all stat percent. And minimum 6% Wisdom keychains. And that should bring you to 200 billion damage. Would it be worth it to do Dreadleo Skull? I can hit it without it, so it's up to you. If you want to go for Dreadleo Skull, go for it. But I mean, I can hit I hit like 367 billion without it. So that's what I'll give for you. So we're gonna move on from there. But you should be good. I believe he has Ancient Crystal Stake. He doesn't have Eldritch yet. Yeah, no problem, dude.